Guys, how are you doing today? So I wanted to talk today about positivity, and not the kind that's going to make you want to get up and turn it because, well, maybe, I hope not, because I was that person. That's what this is about. It's the confessions of I wasn't always a positive thinker. Okay, and sometimes I struggle with it. This is a very raw, real video that today I woke up and I was just like, what would I need to have said to me today? So here's the truth. Okay, some people can make thinking positive so much easier. They just have that way about them. They can turn every negative situation into a positive. And I was that person that was just like, what is wrong with you? How do you do it? So this is the secret. Okay, it's a secret. It goes into law of attraction. Okay, so when you get this and it clicks and you say, the more that I focus on something, okay, whether you had diseases or sicknesses or whatever, okay, you're going to attract that to you the more that you talk about it. We've all been sick, but if you keep saying, well, back when I was this, and I remember this, guess what? You're probably going to attract that back into your life. Why? That's just the way things work. Now, if you keep focusing on the positive from it, for instance, yes, I went through something, right? But it led me to where I am today. Now, if I didn't have that experience, if I didn't have that journey, then I wouldn't be where I'm at today. And that's being able to connect with all of you and just sharing my story, sharing, this connection, a spiritual connection with everyone, because I was such a shy person. I still can be, but this forces you to really just get out there. So yeah, I was that person. If it was just like, oh, positive thinking, this can change your life, and I'm like, oh, good for you, click. All right, I was that person. So how did I get here? How can you get here? How can you say, I have had enough of being in that state of mind and that constant repeated patterns, learning everything all over again, okay? Because you end up feeling like you are stuck in a loop and you're not getting anywhere. And so that's where you have to look at every situation, even the bad ones, to say something really big is going to come from this. I'm going to learn something from this. This gives this excitement to it. And you're like, all right, so something bad happened, but there's a lesson in it. So you kind of just like back off from it. You don't the more that you try to control things in your life, you're going to realize that it just ends up becoming a bigger mess. It snowballs into a bigger mess because sometimes we have to, we take a step back and say, there's somebody in charge of a greater, more divine plan than we even know. And that's when they say, let go and let God, because it's true. Because what we see for ourselves, we don't always have that bird's eye view. We don't always see what's ahead. We don't always see that. So when you do this and you just have that faith and that trust and say, okay, you know what? I may not get it right now, but the creator, source, God has something completely different in mind for me. And so you just sit back and say, okay, I'm going to trust and I'm going to let you do what you need to do to move things around in my life. Because when we get too comfortable, we don't move. We don't take chances. Sometimes things have to be stirred up. Sometimes things just have to go that way for us to get out of the nest, for us to make moves in our life. So yeah, I wasn't always a positive thinker. Some days it is hard, so especially during all of this right now. And that's really what was on my heart. And I wanted to share with you guys because I know there's so many people. I mean, when you look around, that's why I'm telling you, like, turn off the news, turn everything off. Even if you have to take a break from social media, take a break. Because the more that you keep hearing the bad, guess what? Your mind's going to focus on that. And so say that you didn't hear any of this, right? What would you be doing? What would you be doing? You wouldn't be, oh my gosh, oh, and they said this, and oh, they said that, and oh, this might be happening and that. Honestly, just take a break from it if you need to. I myself, I've been feeling like that. Like maybe I just need to back off and focus on the good things. Focus on my studies. Focus on books and positive things, because it's getting to be a lot. So I definitely want to encourage you guys to, if you need to take a break from everything for a minute, do it. I know that there's going to be a lot more coming up this December, so hang on, and brace yourselves. So we are in this all together, and I just want to encourage you guys to try to see the good when it seems like there's so much negative and so much bad going on. All right, I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe to my channel. I have so many friends on Facebook, but trying to grow my YouTube, so I would appreciate that. And I did write a note about if you book a session this week, then you will be entered into a drawing for a free session, so you have a little extra Christmas cash for your friends and family to get them a gift. Okay, I love you guys. Take care and have a good one.